Welcome back, viewers. You're watching The Savera and I'm Shefali. Canada has rejected nearly 3 out of every 4 student visa applications from Indian students this year, signaling a major shift in its immigration and international education policy. Data from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada reveals that in August 2025, 74% of study permit applications from India were refused, more than double in 32% rejection rate recorded in the same month last year. Out of 4,515 applications filed by Indian students in August 2025, only 1,196 were approved, compared to a staggering 20,900 applications in August 2023. At that time, Indian nationals represented over 1/4 of all international students in Canada. In contrast, the overall global rejection rate currently stands at around 40%, and for Chinese applicants, only 24% were refused, highlighting a far higher scrutiny of Indian applicants. For thousands of Indian students who have long viewed Canada as a preferred destination for education and permanent residency, the sudden tightening has come as a severe blow. Experts say it marks the end of the study, work, stay dream that once defined Canada's appeal for Indian youth. The development is closely linked to Canada's sweeping immigration policy overhaul, which aims to curb visa fraud and regulate the growing influx of international students. The government has lowered the overall student intake cap to 437,000 permits in 2025, down 10% from 2024's limit and 35% below peak levels seen before the reforms. Indian applicants alone faced a 31% cut in their visa allocation. In just the first 6 months of 2025, nearly 90,000 fewer study permits were issued compared to the same period last year. A major reason behind this crackdown is widespread visa fraud. The IRCC had in 2023 exposed around 1,550 fraudulent applications linked to fake admission letters from Canadian colleges. The scandal involved Brajesh Mishra, a Jalandhar-based agent who allegedly issued forged offer letters to unsuspected students. Many of them were deported after Canadian authorities discovered the fraud while reviewing their permanent residency applications. Mishra was later arrested by Jalandhar police in June 2025 upon his return from Canada, after earlier pleading guilty to fraud charges in a British Columbia court. Since then, Canadian authorities have introduced stricter verification protocols, including the use of advanced digital tools to detect suspicious documents. By 2024, these systems have already flagged over 14,000 questionable cases globally. Now, applicants must not only present financial records but also submit proof of the origin of their funds, a process described by some as more like an interrogation than an application. According to Jaspreet Singh, founder of the International Sikh Students Association, fraud has made it harder for genuine students. Many were lured by agents promising quick permanent residency. Now, the honest ones are paying the price. Visa consultant Michelle Petrocarlo added that students must go to the extra mile to demonstrate the authenticity of their financial and academic record. The consequences of these rejections are being left not only in India, but also across Canadian campuses. Universities that once depend heavily on Indian enrollments, such as the University of Waterloo, the University of Regina, and the University of Saskatchewan, report steep decline. In some cases, up to 2/3 fewer Indian students than 3 years ago. The drop threatens to blow a hole in university budgets, given that international students collectively contribute around $22 billion annually to Canada's economy. Diplomatic tensions between India and Canada have also deepened the crisis. Relations soared in 2023 after former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau alleged India involvement in the killing of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a charge shortly denied of New Delhi. Now, the resulting chill is bilateral relations that indirectly discourage student mobility between the two countries. Responding to the growing rejection rate, the Indian embassy in Ottawa remarked, "Some of the best students in the world come from India. Canadian institutions have greatly benefited from their academic excellence and contributions in the past." Meanwhile, Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand has stressed that while the country values Indian students, it must ensure the integrity and transparency of the immigration system. With Canada's once open doors now narrowing, many Indian students are turning to alternative destinations. The United Kingdom and Australia has emerged as top choices, with visa approvals for Indian students rising by 15% and 20% respectively in 2025, a stark contrast to the Canadian decline. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to the Savera. Download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.